Hi guys, Rob46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 25 on the Xbox Series X. Let's continue with career mode. It is going very well. We have won every race so far. We've been on pole position in all races so far. And now we go testing at Jerez. So, let's get on with it and go test. Okay, testing. So, let's have a look at the bikes. So, spec A. Controlled fuel delivery goes down. That's a bit concerning. Engine power up by 3. Frame stability's up by 2. And ECU anti-wheelie up by 1. Traction control up by 2. And then we got bike B. Controlled fuel delivery up by 2. Handling up by 2. Anti-wheelie up by 2. And traction control up by 1. Okay, so that is what, I mean there's quite a big difference there, so we will see how they fare. So, tyres, 39 degrees, go medium, that's fine, take some fuel out, let's go do some laps. Obviously this isn't a power circuit, so upgraded power isn't really going to show here, to be honest. But when we get to Mugello, Catalonia, Red Bull Ring, it will come in handy. Oh, wide. Oh, that's very wide. Well, down. Okay, gone in, come back out. We're currently joint second. We've done exactly the same time as Gonzalez. Luca Marini leads at the moment. Not as wide, but still wide through Pedrosa corner. Not feeling as comfortable as I did in the race weekend, to be honest. Bike seems a lot more twitchy. No quicker. No quicker again. Definitely struggling to improve. Down. Another crash. It's not going the way I was expecting, to be honest. Okay, one more lap. Okay, we will be improving and going to the top, but it's not been comfortable. Right, let's switch to spec B. Let's change our tyres. Take some fuel out as well. Okay. Away we go. See how this one fares. So 34.6, my best time so far. Not great. Right. I'd say this bike feels a bit more stable as Mark repays the favour. Wide. Oh, wow. Didn't like that. Alright, let's see what we can do then. We still lead. Not the best of times. Oh. Bike B definitely feels more stable. Much quicker. 34.0. One gear there. Not quite on this one. Wide there. Yeah, not been a good lap this one. A terrible lap in fact. Better lap, but no improvement. Okay, so we were actually quite a bit quicker on spec B. We'll go back to spec A. I'll put a new front in. I'm going to go for a soft rear now. See what that's like. We're only doing 2 laps. Right. Let's go. This one definitely felt more unstable. See what we can do here. Oh, big crash. Oh, that was close. Now we're just having a battle. There's no point in us having all this power if we can't get it around the corners, which is what I'm struggling with Spec A, to be honest. I'll just drop back, let them piss about. I'm going to do one more lap just because I want a clear lap. So forget that lap. And forget that one. Now, it doesn't stop or handle as well as Spec B. Which is why through the twisty stuff we're struggling. More power is definitely not the way to go for us. Both bikes have got exactly the same setup, but you wouldn't think it just looking, well, I'm feeling the bike as well, just, it's almost like a Ducati of old where it's too much power and not enough handling through the corners, if that even makes sense. Okay, Spec B one last time. We'll put soft in this one as well. But yeah, I've already made up my mind. That power without the handling and stability, it's not what we need. It's not that often that there's this big a difference between our two bikes. There's definitely a notable difference. And we're looking at, what, 0.4 of a second quicker with Spec B than Spec A. It just feels smoother. So even though we're slower, it's not by a huge amount like we were with Spec A. Yeah, that was nearly my quickest one. But we are done. Spec B it is by a long way. Okay. Let's finish the test. Right. Comparison of the times. So my two best times, or my three best times, are all with spec B. And they're all pretty close. 34.0, 34.025, 34.060, 34.077. So all within half a tenth of each other. No spec A times in the top three. So we're going with spec B. We have a new message. Le Mans will be next time. Qualifying will be wet. This could be the first time where we don't get pole position. So in terms of team comparative, where are we now? We're slap bang in the middle of C. Aprilia, both Aprilia teams are now rank A. Okay, fine. So standings, obviously no change in any of the classes. But next time we will go racing at Le Mans, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel for more content. I shall see you guys next time. See you!